What is up, everybody? Today we have a bit of a new idea for this game. Well, not new, it's been done before, but I haven't. We're going to be going through and beating Elden Ring, all Remembrance bosses, by the way, with only unique weapons. Now, the caveat to this is that every boss I beat, I have to retire a weapon. That means that that weapon can no longer be used on any regular enemy nor any normal boss. And as I said, we will be doing all Remembrance bosses, which is going to make this very interesting. And during the setup for the game, I'll talk about what makes a unique weapon a unique weapon. But, yeah. So, I'll explain this on the way over. Basically, for those who don't know, or have never played the game before, a unique weapon is a weapon that has a Ash of War that cannot be changed. Now, most of the time those are actually unique, but there are some weapons, I'm blanking on them right now, but they have just regular attacks, but you just can't switch them. Those weapons we'll be avoiding, but we will be using weapons that have a actual unique skill set. And most of this run is going to be dependent on how many larva tears I can get. Which is going to make this very interesting. I actually just finished a challenge run where I beat the game with only Reapers. So I have a few ideas on what to use. And I'm just going to skip this. Skip, go away. No, away.
Then it summoned me. I bequeath. It will some torrent treat him with.
Alright, now. Most of you are probably wondering how I am going to get a unique weapon without fighting anything or dealing damage to something. And those of you who are asking that are pretty smart. And for that, I have one word, and that word is Reduvia. It is going to be the only weapon we have for a while. Probably one of the best weapons for early game. Now, I will say, I am allowed to use a weapon to farm normal enemies until I use it on a boss. So, just fair warning. But my entire idea right now is really to just dodge, as it's kind of my only hope against I haven't fought this guy in a while. What is his name? Nigerius, that's his name. Yep, basically I'm just gonna dodge. And after beating Malekith with nothing but a scythe, I am pretty good at dodging. Ow. Holy. Where's Yura? There's Yura. Get him, Yura. Get him. Yura, please. You can do this right. feel bad because I can't help him at all. And if Yura dies, I die. And I actually cannot help him at all. Can I meet shield? No! Huh. I don't know how I'm gonna kill him. I really don't know how I'm gonna kill him. Plan B. There is a weapon that I can grab. I just can't wield it properly for a while. I just will not be able to wield it for a while. But that's fine. I mean, that doesn't bother me too much. The most difficult part of this entire thing is going to definitely be upgrading, because it's all somber stones. Most of the unique weapons are. This is going to be interesting. Ow. Well, I have two choices. I'm doing Reduvia for the reason of it's a much easier stat requirement. I only need 3 levels because I can get the oh, my brain's blanking on what it's called. I can get the Radagon Source Seal, I think is the one in Dragon Barrow. I can get that one, and then from there, just level up Arcane 3 times, and I have a weapon with 55 bleed build up, which is going to be amazing. Honestly, these first few episodes of this are probably going to be set up. And I'm probably only going to do one boss at a time for the sake of not going insane. But I do know a weapon I can get that has a unique Ash of War. It's actually a scythe. One that I did not use in my playthrough for very long. I actually used it long enough to replace it, sadly. Because it is not a very good PvE scythe. Most of our weapons are going to come from storyline bosses, like remembrances. I know that 2 of the most important weapons that I'm probably going to use is going to be the Bolt of Grand Sax and the Demon King's the Dragon King's Cragblade. Those are the 2 big ones I'm going to use. Purely for the fact that with some of the weapons, most of the unique weapons are somehow relatively close up, and that makes them not as applicable because they are mostly up close and personal range, and there are some bosses that I cannot fight up close and personal. Malekith is one of them. And now that I'm on that train of thought, I will have to say something. Now, the way that two-phase boss fights work is going to be really weird. So, what I mean by that is most two-phase boss fights, I'm only going to use one weapon. There's only one boss fight that I can think of off the top of my head that I'm going to use two, and that's for the final boss, Radagon and Elden Beast. And the reason for that is because lore-wise, well, not even just lore-wise, but like aesthetic-wise, they're not the same person. Like, not Grank, well, I guess he is Grank, but the Beast Clergyman and Malekith are two different phases, but they are the same person. Radagon and Elden Beast are not. And forgive me, this is going to be very dark. I don't have the torch yet. Oh, I forget. He exists. Why do they have to put a really bad weapon? Really? Behind two of the most annoying enemies in the game. I swear. Some of the most annoying enemies, yet they put the only weapon I can use. I think the biggest thing is going to be trying to plan ahead. And there are a couple of plans I have for bosses. Like, I plan to use the... Oh, what was it? Rivers of Blood. I plan to use that on Fire Giant. Because I don't feel like going through that much health with that low DPS. No! Maidenless behavior. Regardless. Regardless. So yeah, I'm gonna be using that on Fire Giant. Because I don't feel like going through all that health just with normal DPS. I'd rather bleed or frost them. And probably going to use Malekith's Blackblade on, more than likely I'm going to use it on Melania. Or rather on Nile. Probably use it on Nile because Nile's a very big threat. Of course, we're going to use Serpent Hunter on Rykard because that just makes sense. Besides that, I don't know who I'm going to use for, like, what weapon I'm going to use for who. Besides, very possibly, I might use Blasphemous Blade on Melania. For the pure fact that if Melania gets to heal, so do I. Funnily enough, I think the biggest challenge in this playthrough is going to be probably Margit and Gideon. They're going to be the hardest ones. Purely because Margit's going to be difficult because he's so early in the game that I don't really have anything set up to attack him with. And because of that, I might be lacking DPS. And Gideon is probably going to be difficult because for each boss you beat, like some of the Remembrance bosses, for each one you beat, he gets more spells and incantations. Like, if you beat Melania before you fight him, for some reason, he gets the Scarlet Aeonia incantation. Which which is very, very not good. He gets Commodore after you beat Renala. And it just continues. I can do a little bit of damage to him. I don't need to be doing noodles of damage. Just enough to help out Yura. Oh. That second one would have hit me, I would have been dead. I'm alive? I had to have been on like 1 HP. Come on. We can do this. Boom. Oh yeah, and this is also a unique weapon. It just sucks. It's only good in PvP. And here's our first actual weapon of the run. It's a tiny little dagger. But it is a tiny little dagger that demands respect. Because of a passive 30 bleed buildup. Okay. Aye, aye, aye. But I'm pretty sure that the actual war is really, really good. I'm pretty sure it buffs how much damage is done. Because I think the way it works is that it's a bullet projectile. So if I'm not mistaken, whenever you get hit by the bullet, if you also get hit by the weapon itself, it does the status twice. Which is really, really good for status builds. It's like that with most status builds, actually, now that I think about it. Our biggest fight is very easily going to be Godric. Godric's going to be the easiest fight, more than likely. And he will also give us a pretty good weapon for getting runes. Not that his weapon is great or anything, but it's an AoE. And I know some places where if you take an AoE attack, you can get some pretty good runes early game. We're actually heading to one spots right now. We're probably going to do 1 or 2 bosses a video. Probably only 1 boss for now because it takes so long to set everything up. But later on in this playthrough, we're going to start doing 2 bosses a run. Maybe even 3. It really just depends, because if we beat Margit fast enough, I might try Godric, but we're already almost 20 minutes into this, and I haven't even gotten to where I can wield this weapon yet. Unfortunately, none of the starting classes have a unique weapon. They all have Ashes of War that are not unique. Even if they did have unique weapons, it would not count. Because you can just get every single one of their weapons and their armor sets later in the game. I was so surprised when I learned that you can get 2 Uchi-katanas. Like, the first time I learned that, I immediately went and started using a double Uchi-katana build. Originally in this game, I was only going to use boss drop weapons. That was the idea for this playthrough, but then I realized that I don't want to hope and pray Blythe can beat the Bloodhound Knight. And yeah, because if we did that, then that's how it would go. Because that would be the only way I'd be able to get a weapon before anything. Get some weapons. I meant get some weapons. Let's get some levels. Three in arcane. My entire hope is that I will be able to do enough bleed on Margit. Honestly, I wish I could save this weapon for Godric, because Godric would be a much easier boss to fight with this. But yeah. Also, I am allowing NPC summons for this run, because I don't feel like going toe-to-toe with Radahn with a extra large toothpick. It might be funny for y'all, but it would take 9 million hours for me. Oh no. Oh no, I don't want to be here. I need to run. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. Dogs. Dogs, no. I don't know why I'm picking up that. Not like I can use it. You can't buff unique weapons usually over the wall. It can jump. Save me. I say save me. Where'd the giant dog go? I think down there's another really good weapon. I think it's right down there, actually. I'm just not completely sure. Okay, yeah, no, I can't use it. I don't know why I thought I could. I don't see why they don't, have the blue text like they do when you don't have enough FP. I feel like that would make more sense to do when you can't use a weapon. I'm at this point just running along to go get a, oh, what's the talisman called? Already on torso. It's the only reason I'm going down here. And then we shall throw ourselves at Margit. Because I have nothing else better to do. And because I only have like 25 minutes left to record this video. I have the entire Reaper playthrough. I have it all on footage. It's going to take me forever to edit. So it's a lot easier for me to just upload things like this until I get it edited. Oh, we're at the Dragon Barrow. Okay. You know, I just learned today that Mog's Great Rune and Morgoth's Great Rune you power them at the exact same tower, which I was not expecting. I learned that during the Reaper playthrough, and I thought it odd. But after a little bit of thinking, it makes a lot of sense considering that they're twins. I think they're twins. I know that they're brothers. Margit and Morgott. And I did not know till recently just how old a lot of the bosses look. Like, I never realized that Godfrey's face, like his up, like from his nose up, is just almost purely wrinkled. And I had never noticed that. I'd also never noticed how weird Mog looks. Mog looks a lot more disfigured than Morgott does, and I'm not completely sure why. Anyways. Oh no. Okay. Never mind. Just run past. Run, 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 run. Run before you get poisoned. You don't want to get poisoned, not with such low health. Oh yeah, this is another reason why I needed to come here. I always forget that this is here. Except I might not use the Dectus medallion this time. I might go fight the Magmworm because of his weapon. Well then, I think he found me. I can't see anything, and it's probably darker for y'all than it is for me. Because I know YouTube dumbs down the brightness a little bit on a lot of videos. I've noticed that myself. And now with this, we should be able to wield Reduvia. Which we can, because it has a low strength requirement. Alright, back to gate front. I'm gonna rest at the side of Grace. Going to go fight Margit then. I also learned during my Reaper playthrough that Renala can summon, like, she can have 2 different summons at once. I learned that because she summoned a giant and the dragon. Now whether she's supposed to do that, I don't know. But she can. It's part of the reason why I was on such low health in one of my clips. I got hit by a dog, got Comet Azur'd, hit with a couple of her normal attacks, and I was still alive. I somehow managed to roll out of it. And I'm still not sure how I rolled out of it. Because I didn't think you could. Because I was in the Comet Azur. And the only reason I think I was able to roll out, honestly, is because of my... The only reason I think I was able to get out is because of her spells. Like the little glintstones that she threw at me. I think that they may have hit me in a way, and I had pressed the button just in time for, like, the time it took my character to regain his stance, he was able to attack. I don't know what I'm talking about.
Forgive me to determine if you. It seems torrent, whereas I'm in. There is, but I can take gathering.
I don't need no round table. And I will be using Roger because I want to do his quest line for his weapon. Come on, Roger. Roger. Come on. Come on, big man. We fighting another big man. I'm also only allowed to use the armor that bosses drop.
Emboldened by the flame of ambition.
Man has some strong kneecaps.
Someone must extinguish thy flame. Let it be Margit the Fell.
I'ma back up. Ow. So he's still doing half my health. I should have given myself more blue flasks. Ooh, and I proc bleed.
Thou art of passing skill. Warrior blood must prove thy loneliness.
Roger, my buddy. This entire run hinges on a bleed proc. I saw that one coming from a mile away. Come on, do your dash attack. I know you want to. That one works too. There you go. No. I've never used a dagger before. I have no health. I have no healing. I might be full health. But I do not have any healing. Die.
I shall remember thee, tarnished, smoldering with thy meager flame. Cower in fear of the night. The hands of the fell omen shall brook thee.
No. Is that really all the runes he gives you? That sucks. Okay. So our next weapon, since we can't use the Reduvia, is probably going to be Bloodhound's Fang. And the only reason I'm going to be using this one is because I really do not want to use that scythe. I might have a scythe. It doesn't mean I want to use the scythe. I need 17 strength. Hold on. What's my... So I need 2 more strength. No, 3 more strength and 1 dex. No, 3 strengths, 2 dex. Okay. Please tell me that that gave me 5 levels. 3 strength, 2 dex. Yes. I'm just gonna do that. That way I can actually use the thing. Okay. Back to the scythe. And I think we have enough time. We can go get the next weapon. The next weapon is going to be Bloodhound's Fang, so I'm gonna have to get Blythe. Start up the whole Blythe quest line, which is gonna be interesting to say the least. Ooh, wait a minute. This means that I can use my favorite weapon in the game. I just thought about that. I get to use my favorite weapon in this game. I'm probably gonna have to use it against... I might actually save it for Elden Beast. Who wants to fight? Who wants the smoke? Is it y'all that want the smoke? I can't wield this weapon, but it still does some pretty good damage. Is this what y'all wanted? That's what y'all getting. So now we go back here. We talk to not Blythe. Talk to...
Sweet tarnished. May I have a word?
Depends. Can I talk to him? No, he's asleep. Santa Claus is asleep. What do you want, Ronnie?
A pleasure to meet thee. I am the witch.
I don't care, I don't care. Just give me the bell.
I was entrusted by torrents. 'Tis a summon the spirit now. It is that. Forgive
My
me,
thing is
how
that
long
she said that she was
before
entrusted with the spirit calling bell by Torrent's former master. I want to know how she knows Melina. Because I just find that weird. And why wouldn't Melina have given it to us herself?
You're a tarnished, and I can also let you're not then wine. I am Khan.
Don't care about your Calais.
I suppose. Next time, don't fret. I just have...
Thank you. Where is it? Finger snap. Now we just go back. Now that I think about it, I'm really glad that I used Reduvia on Margit. Because, if I'm not mistaken, the Whirlpool not the whirlpool, the tornado-looking thing that Godfrey summons around him. I'm pretty sure that can deflect all projectiles. So that would have made it to where I would have been wasting my FP. And since he's able to do that in both phases, it's just nicer I'm able to do it like this. I do have to think. I'm probably not... Hi. Bear. No. Bear, no. Hide. Ow.
Who goes there? Carly
Was it
said,
Blythe?
did he? I think the name's Blythe. He fled somewhere. Come tell me if I can offer you. I need it.
Alright. Can you please stop hitting me? Blythe. Help me out here, Blythe. Blythe. You really just gonna watch me get rocked? I'm one with the bear. Which way's quicker? Think Steak America is gonna be quicker because I could head up further down to the right, spirit sprint up, jump down. Yeah, okay. So this is gonna be worth it. He's in need of an end to a fitting tail. I will give him a tail. I just want his weapon. It is going to be very interesting trying to play this game without really having an idea of the build I'm going to use next. Because I'm always having to be on my toes. Because I don't know what I'm going to have when. Grab all these. Because I'm going to need them. Where am I going? I got very lost for no reason. With the runes that he gives me, combined with the runes I have, I should be able to wield it. Because I don't expect the dex requirement to be that high. I only expect it to be 20 or so. Maybe, I think it's like 22. And yet again, I can't really do anything in this fight. But our buddy Blythe can.
Darrow, rotting in a cell is no true justice. No. This is where it ends for you.
Have fun, Blythe. I don't have the DPS to be doing this. You don't have the health to be doing this. What is this? Jump him. There we go, Blythe. I'm gonna kill you later for your sword. I can already use his weapon. I did not realize that I was already capable of wielding Bloodhound's Fang. But now that I do know that, that makes me very, very happy. That's actually really good for me. Well, that's it for this one. If y'all want to see another one, just wait a bit and I'll get it out eventually at some point. Probably not in the next few days because I'll be working on editing, but it is what it is. I'll see you on the next one. Till then, peace out. Sensei, out.